Hey everyone, Eileen Rivera here with TWiT.tv, and before you buy, and today I have another Android tablet. This time I have the Samsung Galaxy Tab 7.7, not the 7.0, not the 8.9, not the 10.1, not the Note, which is 5.3, and not even the coming 10.1. No, seriously, this is the latest offering in tablet design from Samsung. It's a pretty nice one. Let me walk you through. Super AMOLED Plus 1280 by 800 display is what they're touting on this thing, and it is gorgeous. When I play video off of it, it looks really, really beautiful and crisp. The blacks are beautiful, and playing games is really good as well. Let me kind of scroll through. Dual core, 1.4 gigahertz dual core processing, 1 gig of RAM on this. You can kind of flip through the app drawer pretty fast too. The other selling point to this tablet, it is super thin, 7.89 millimeters. Very, very nice to hold. Actually, it's pretty sturdy too. Samsung gets a lot of flack for some of their phones for feeling plasticky, and even though they're thin, but this thin tablet feels really, really sturdy, and I love it. I actually like holding it better than Kindle Fire and the Nook tablet as well. All right, 4G LTE. I have the United States version of this tablet here. The international version doesn't have LTE, but the international version, from what I understand, has receiver mode, so you can actually make calls. Also, 16 gigs of storage space on this tablet, and it's expandable to 32 with the micro SD card slot right over here, which is very, very handy. 3.2 megapixel camera on the back, 2-megapixel camera on the front. Kind of skimped on that, I think. I'm not quite sure why they did that. Other things about the Samsung tablet, this is kind of interesting. It's got a little dock here, a little mini dock for some Samsung apps like the music player. You launch that and it pops up here, overlays on your screen, and you can have your music start right away. One thing about the music, the speakers here I think are actually pretty decent. We've got a little speaker here on the bottom left and right. I was pretty impressed with the way the music was playing out of the tablet. Other thing about this tablet, it is running Honeycomb 3.0, not the latest OS that some of the newer tablets are coming out with. That is Ice Cream Sandwich, so that is a little disappointing, but apparently this is upgradable to Ice Cream Sandwich. We don't know when this tablet will get this. Also, let me show you this little button down here, which is a little bit different. This is not a menu button, it is a screen capture button. I actually got a little confused every once in a while and tried to use it as a menu button, only to be taking screenshots of my screen. And then once you've got it there, oh, maybe you want to draw on that as well. Battery life on this thing is incredible. I have to say, even with the 4G LTE, all day, lasts all day. Never, didn't charge it for over 24 hours one day, and the battery was still going, plugging along, either on Wi-Fi or on 4G, so very, very impressive. It has a 5100 milliamp battery inside this little bad boy here. Camera quality on this thing, yeah, I said it was 3.2 megapixels, so there's a little bit of noise when you're either capturing video or taking some pictures. It looks nice on here, but every once in a while you'll see the graininess come out on your photos. And video, 720p video recording, it can handle. Again, a little bit of noise, not great, but you know, kind of still wonder why they skimped out on the camera back here. Now this, I have to say, is a pretty impressive device. I was very excited to play around with it. I don't know if you remember on the other show that I do all about Android, when I first saw this device at CES, I kind of clutched it and I didn't want to let it go. And I'm very glad to have it now. Pros with this device: the screen, the display is gorgeous, as I've shown it off before. The form factor, very easy, sturdy, thin, lovely, lovely, lovely device itself. The speed is really good with the dual core processing. Cons, now this is where it gets a little sad. $500 plus a 2-year contract. Kind of expensive here. You can buy the device without a contract. That will cost you $700. And in a world where there is a monster tablet out there kind of dominating that platform, sometimes I feel like it's just a little hard to justify the price of this really great device. Also, Google is supposedly coming out with their own possibly $250 tablet with Asus. So price says a lot. I feel like if this was even bumped down to 350, I would be able to recommend it a little bit more. Also, Android 3.0, we never know. We don't know when Ice Cream Sandwich will be coming to this device, so I think it's definitely a con to not have the latest operating system shipped out with this device. So buy, try, or don't buy. This is a fabulous device, and I hate to say price is going to knock it down a bit, but it does, so I'm going to say try. I'm Eileen Rivera with TWiT.tv and Before You Buy, and this was the Samsung Galaxy Tab 7.7.